So quickly, some mega trends that will help not only shape the world for tomorrow, and also, help in investment themes, the underlying themes to be, in terms of shifting sands. The five global trends: demographic shift in economic power, accelerating urbanization, resource scarcity, and consumption. And lastly, one of the most powerful fundamental themes, the technology breakthroughs. So internet has been a revolution. Demographics, India will be amongst the only few countries which will be blessed, having, as we move into the next 2 decades, almost about 55–60% will be of working age. It will be a diametrically opposite situation in most of the countries, and so advantage India. Shift in, as countries grow, I think very soon China will overtake, in a decade or two, it will overtake US, and we will be number 3 and possibly number 2 before 2050, procrastination. But if things go the way we are seeing certain things, possible. Accelerating urbanization, almost about 50% today globally stays in rural and about 50% urban. This will move to 72%. As a result, the the demand on resources, energy, water, and food will be prolific. So as you can see in the bottom one. And lastly, the Internet of Things. 500 million people to almost 5 billion people. So massive jump over there. Internet of Things, 50 billion, sorry, will be the connected devices. So, you can see the kind of power, the kind of data consumption, the kind of connectivity and all of that. All these will also have underlying things changing. So what does it mean for India? So key themes to watch out for India: religious tourism, EMS, premiumization, infra innovation, green technology, and lastly, financialization and digitization. I think, to my mind, the financialization and digitization and green technology are fundamentally two very powerful themes which will, also be helpful in somewhere in the investment themes. So you can see the massive rise, Ayodhya being as recent, and this has got a powerful trend rolling. And we have, underlying themes like even medical tourism and so on and so forth. So powerful themes. It's powerful because it gives it touch bases so many touch points, including to travel tourism. So air traffic expected to grow, and the entire landscape of traveling will undergo a sea change. Sorry, I'm slightly clumsy on this. This is a powerful theme because I think one of the largest missing pieces for India to be connected to the world in terms of ability to really be a powerful sub-component of supply chain is the semiconductors. And soon, within 2 years, you'll see at least 2 or 3 gigafactories coming up in terms of semiconductors, be it 28 nanometers and upwards or even below. The below ones are more critical. The higher, the 28 nanometers and above, are the ones that are used in electronics and mobile phones and so on and so forth. A few years ago, India was importing almost $100 billion worth of mobile phones. And in 1–2 years, henceforth, we'll be exporting 100 billions. So it's a sea change that you can see. And with semiconductors coming by, I think this trend will catch on, and it will really help India be connected to the overall global supply chain. So what are the range of applications? Government, consumer, industrial products, electrical components, healthcare. Theme number two, sorry, theme number three. We have seen, massive hike in premium products. So, you have, be it households, be it luxury cars, be it anything that has premium attached to it, we have seen prolific sales happening. Uh, Apple says that if India, kind of flounders in its demand, then we'll have to recalibrate our growth. Mercedes-Benz, BMW have plans, massive plans for introduction of new models and new cars over here. And last but not the least, we have seen DLF, Arvind, uh, Oberoi, all of these kind of posting record results. A, a project like Birla Niara, a project which Arvind launched in Ahmedabad, was sold in a record 2 days. So, you are seeing this happening right throughout. Next theme is, sorry, did I skip? No. So theme innovation, I think so. Innovation, the startup and all of these has a very powerful eco theme. When the journey started, we had hardly, when this government took over, we had hardly 50 startups. Today we have 1,17,000 startups. And this ecosystem has a very, very powerful underlying theme, not only in creating more labor opportunities, but also it touch points very many sectors. It's not limited to one sector. So very powerful theme again. I think I'm taking more time to turn this than, sorry. This is a very important slide because in any advanced economy, you need infrastructure which is very, very powerful. Recently, Prime Minister said that, our cost of logistics is about 11-12% as against the world average of about 6-7%. And hence, we see massive amount of money is being pumped into airports, ports, waterways, so on and so forth. So I think we need to crush this massive cost if we have to be globally competitive. And that's what has already started happening. China spent upwards of 5% of GDP in creating this world-class infrastructure. Today, some of the top cities in China has the best infrastructure, even better than anywhere in the world. So clearly, I think nobody can take away the underlying importance of this. So we have come a long way, and we still need to do this for at least a decade, if not more, if we have to, really be relevant at the global stage. After so many years of independence, China accounts for 24% of the world's trade, and we account for barely 4% of the world's trade. So that's the kind of difference. China at $16 trillion is the second largest, and we are barely touching 4, so we are 1/4. So I think if we have to catch up, clearly we need certain areas to be spending in a massive way. Just to reiterate that point, so you can see national beat, national highways, traffic, number of airports, all of these have seen a massive improvement. And possibly we were amongst the few countries, if barely 2 or 3 countries globally, to have done an addition of 40 kilometers a day, in terms of road network. So we are number 3 in even rail, and so we will need to continue to do this for some more time. Theme green, I think so. I can't, this is the most powerful, and we will see a massive, we have promised net zero, so by 2050 we would be not adding any green gases, and we need to keep on doing this. This is one powerful theme which also will have relevance for the investment world. So I think India's renewable energy is going to see massive activity over next 10 years. Theme indigenization, again, very many sectors, Atmanirbhar, our Prime Minister has laid that, be it defense or be it so many sectors, including PLI. PLI itself is, if implemented well, will add almost an estimated $600 billion. Now, in the current construct, our manufacturing kind of is give or take about $700 billion. So we'll add $600 billion to a base of 700 billion. So, manufacturing will meaningfully go up as a percentage of GDP. And huge theme again. Something wrong. Defense, I think so many items have been indigenized, 2,500 items. And today itself, we saw a 35,000 crore order, be it for the BrahMos and some of the, upgradation of the MiG-29 aircrafts. So I think this is going to be a huge theme, and again, a very powerful theme, because nowhere in the past 5 years have we ever seen these kind of orders and indigenization. Financialization, I think so when reform started, only about 3% was the financial asset. Today, as we speak, about 7-8% of the Indian household saving is financialization of asset. And clearly the theme is in favor. We have seen at 7-8%, we have been able to, even ward off the FII selling. Globally, this figure is about 40-45%, the financial assets as a percentage of household saving. And if we reach that, we won't need any FIIs. Again, a very, very powerful theme. Financialization and digitization. I think I'll spend a minute here. I think be it UPI, be it Aadhaar, be it GST, all these underlying themes have been, be it the Jandan accounts, I think we have been able to map. And all these powerful trends also helped us, implement COVID in a world-class way. Possibly no other country could do it. In fact, we were suppliers of vaccine to about 40 countries. And this speaks volumes. So clearly, be it so many things that we have, just go back and, in 10 years in your life, we were doing so many things differently. Today, your phone enables you to do anything and everything, right? From paying taxes to doing banking to movies to entertainment to you name it. So clearly, I think this is amongst the most powerful themes. This and the green technology, both put together, is amongst the most powerful themes. And all of this will have a very underlying strong message, not only for us, the way the world behaves, and also the way we do things moving forward. And just to overlay on this, we'll soon see even 5G and AI. And AI is catching up and will impact so many lives, so many things that we do. And last but not the least, I think one trend that is also close to my heart is, we as Indians have always been looked down upon globally. After, in this G20 summit, everybody was asking, how did you do the UPI, Aadhaar, and all of that? And our pride as a nation and as individuals when we travel globally has been emancipated and growing immensely. So I think we must keep this up. Thank you, that's all. I think I completed this in time. Thank you.
So I think we have one question.
Yes.
You talked about all these trends. Now, as distributors here, what is your advice to them? What should they look out and how should they benefit from these trends in the world of investments? And more specifically, are you planning to launch a fund which focuses on these trends?
Nothing on the anvil as far as the launch of launch of this fund goes, but something is in the works. We'll let you know. This is just at an ideation stage. So that's as far as the fund goes. As far as the community grows, I think, clearly the message is that middlemen have been removed from so many sectors, be it a ticketing guy and so on and so forth. So you can give immense examples. So early adoption of technology would be among the first things that you can do. Number two, adoption to, I think, a wide arena rather than being focusing on a small pocket. So if you are doing only equities, maybe look at debt, look at insurance, look at widening your basket. And last but not the least, I think so, if these trends are somewhere great helpers also. So, people have been thinking on so many things. So I have somebody who is doing a wonderful thing, helping onboarding, giving psychographics, all of that at a click of a button. And that person is going to do everything under one shop, be it insurance, be it forex, be it equity mutual funds, be it direct purchase, be it derivatives, be it you name anything in the financial landscape. That person is already doing all of this. So, you'll see very many disruptors and so on and so forth. So one has to be ready to face this. Yeah, thank you so much.